Hello, all. It's me, Dalton Dean Blankenship, the author. And I'd like to go over my first book, Looking Inwards for a Better Life. It has a very important subtitle that I'd like to get to later in the video, but this is my first book. My first book ever. It's over 100 pages, offering the format of self-help, inspiration, motivation, to, life advice from my time in life. I go over a few things: my weight loss journey, my college days, loss, and it's my first one. It follows the format of chapter, exercise, example. And I made it where they're easy to follow. They're bite-sized, very small things. And here, I'm going to kind of spoil it. I'm going to go over the chapters in it. Okay? Here we go. My introduction. Chapter 1, The Path Can Be Lonely, which I found out the older I get, the more true that gets. It's just reality. And this book is made to be a ray of reality against the darkness of delusions. And I go over that while you can't control other people. And that's how it is. Chapter 2, From Winning Battles to Winning Wars. I believe a big problem today is people don't see anything past their face. They can't think ahead at all. And it's been very destructive. I'm a millennial, and I can tell you that some forethought would have been nice. But no dice. Next one, the importance of mastery. I went to college, and long story short, I can't find a job. And if I put it on my resume, it's basically job kryptonite, for lack of a better term. And I just want to tell people they need to learn something, not be a jack of all trades, and all that. That you can get something you want to learn. Your purpose, for lack of a better word. I go into that further. The true world currency. There's been lots of talk about inflation and assets and other things in the world. And I think I've found the one currency that will never go out of style, will never inflate, and is always priceless, as long as there are human beings on this world. Don't want to spoil that. Next one. Navigating illusions. This is one of my favorites. I believe we are all disillusioned and illusioned at the same time. The world has not been kind to people as of late. It was never meant to be, but I think a lot of things now are by design or out of spitefulness. Like, it's one thing if it rains. It's another if somebody throws a bucket of water on you, you know what I mean? So yeah, we have to get past those, because there's nothing worse in this world than an illusion. Because illusions, you power them. They're a battery. You're the battery of your own suffering. And it's sad. And there's lots of illusions. So we need to navigate through them. Next one, duty is a promise. A lot of people don't have any concept of responsibility or accountability these days. And it's very sad. Very sad. And I hope to dissuade that, because if I can't trust somebody to do something that I asked and gave them money and or other means, what's the point of society? If we can't trust each other, what's the point? We live in a high fear, low trust society, as been mentioned by many, and this helps try to quell that. Next chapter. Excellence requires maintenance, mediocrity does not. I see a lot of people just lowering their standards these days. A lot of people. And it's not good. It's not good. We need standards. We need to reel in our expectations and get standards. Okay? expectations have been a very sore spot for me and many others. I'm kind of naive like that, I'll admit that. But we need to get back to reality. Get back to being trustworthy and respect ourselves. Embrace the wolf within. That's where the cover comes in. You see, this book has an extra subtitle. It's called Howl from the Heart. I've been watching people for a number of years getting on the internet and other places and crying and whining and moaning about a lot of things. And I think they're trying to howl in their own way, not an actual howl. Trying to find something to latch onto in this world. It's very sad, but it's very true, and I'm trying to help people get that back. Chapter 9, Communication is both the lock and the key. I'm really interested in words. I guess being an author, that's kind of a given. But I like wordplay and puns and other things of that nature. But I've noticed by not letting people say words or talking, we've dealt with something I'd call voice starvation, where people aren't being heard. They're suffering in silence, which is ironic considering we're all connected more than ever, but I believe a lot of that's turned into echo chambers and self-grandifying egos. It's not good, okay? It's not good. And I talk about that. Be led by your goals, not your feelings. This is one I really like too, because, listen, there ain't nothing at the end of your little feelings. There ain't nothing mine, yours, or anybody's. Your feelings will make you be illogical, irrational, and ultimately you will lose if you don't put in the time, the effort to learn it. As that's a sobering thought since I learned about this book and how people are, and how people just are gonna people, and I have to accept that. I have no other choice. I'm getting better at it. I'm getting much better at it. Hope you can too. Chapter 11, The Most Powerful Force in the Universe. This goes over what I believe is the most powerful force in the universe. The one above all, mind you, that we humans can't really tarnish or take advantage of or manipulate in any meaningful way. And we just have to deal with it. It's like the lifeblood of the universe. Chapter 12, Respecting History While Moving Forward. This is where we have to learn from our past. It does no good to bury it. The same mistakes can apply. And when people change their histories, I've seen a lot of people do, a lot of organizations, institutions, individuals, groups, what have you, for their betterment. They're hurting you. They're hurting us when they do that. They're hurting everybody. And it's a wise man once said, when you want to help somebody, you tell them what they need to hear. When you want to help yourself, you tell them what they want to hear, which I think is just a big problem these days. It's sickening. It's very sickening. And again, I'm dealing with those same issues, and I'm trying to get past them. And this should help us both. 14, the value of playing to learn. Quick disclosure, I went to 8 years of college, and I really love to learn. And with my troubles with college and my disillusionment with it, I could safely say learning is very important anywhere. Workshops, seminars, shop class in general, and all that. And we need to get back to where it's fun. People have not made learning fun for a long time. Now, some things are harder than others, but getting to that flow state, that play state, will really help you out, and I give some tips to help that. Chapter 15, Why Exercise is a Lifesaver. I really love exercise a lot. I actually have a master's in health and human performance health promotion, which I mentioned in the book, along with a nutritional science degree. And exercise really helped me out. Helps me out a lot due to some chronic issues that I deal with and for stress relief. And I think more people need to exercise besides their mouths. So, yeah, I believe people should really get fitter. Next one, the last one, 16. The pursuit of purpose. Now, that chapter is the most important to me. That one took the most time, effort, and thinking. And I put a lot of blood, sweat, and tears and other bodily fluids into that chapter. And it's nothing really mean or aggressive, but it's not a chapter. I'm talking to you when I made that chapter to help people because I'm tired of it. Tired of seeing people just waste their lives and not care. And I want to get the people that want to not waste their lives and care to get what they need. Okay? Thank you. Have a nice day.